Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whole lot of pressure, whole lot of pressure. I swear to God, I just block individuals like you. Fake fans like you heard me? Your light bill's not even paid for. You don't have nothing in your name you can call yours. That's why Drip the Savage Reckless say invest in land. Is that so sad to you? Just think about it and ask yourself, is that so sad to you? You don't have nothing around you. And I ain't talking about materialistic, you heard me? You don't have nothing around you you can actually call yours. Because everything around you belongs to the white man. That's so sad. That's so sad. That will make a nigga want to cry. That will make a nigga want to shed blood, you heard me? That will also make those individuals want to go out there and make ends meet. Just think about it. Just sit back and listen. Let me see what they saying on here. Oh yeah, I'm saying some cold game. I'm saying some facts. I'm saying some knowledge. Why do you think that family or that individual can't get a house in those areas? If you look like me, you heard me? You don't have to be a felon. You don't have to be a misdemeanor. You don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be a singer. You don't have to be a convict. But just think about how messed up and corrupt. I'm talking about so corrupt the systems really is. Everything around you, you heard me? And I'm talking to everybody on my live. Because if you can read, you can write. Let me say that once again. If you can read, you can write. I'm not broke and I'm not rich, but my bills is paid. I'm not broke and I'm not rich, you heard me? But I'm still in the studio. I'm still reaching my dreams. I'm still saying fuck the cops and fuck those individual rappers, you heard me? And I ain't sneak dissing. I'm peeking in your window every time. Let me say that once again. Because a lot of people can't read and write. I ain't saying everybody. Don't rephrase my message. Don't rephrase my life. You heard me? I ain't saying everybody. But a lot of people that watch me can't read and write. And the other 50, 60, 70, probably 80%, yo, they relate to the poverty. They relate to the trenches. They relate to my career. I see 360 individuals on my live. I'm about to talk to half of those 360 fans, family members, etc., etc. Now this live go to this insecure, overseas. I'm talking about overseas. Now I saw the movie Shrek. Don't get me wrong, I saw the movie Shrek. But this individual security guard, you was a ogre. You heard me? If there was a such thing as a gummy bear ogre, that would be you, buddy. You see me go to work every day. You heard me? You see me help my people and book those shows. You heard me? You see me on live every day. But like I said, excuse me. Let me see what they talk about on my live. somebody's saying those individuals that's watching me should be paying for this free game. You heard me? Because as a celebrity, as a rapper, as a singer, just as an individual that gotta make ends meet, you heard me, that's working a 9 to 5. You work that 9 to 5 and you know it's hard for a black man. Really, as a rapper. Celebrities been dying 24/7 in 2020. Let me say that once again. Celebrities been dying 24/7 in 2020. And that's so sad, you heard me? Before I die, I'ma die with a purpose. Before I drop any music, you heard me? I'd rather drop it for the streets before I drop it for any fuckery ass Negro. I'd rather drop my music for the streets before I drop my music for any fuckery ass Negro. Period. That's always on games. And this goes for the females too. You can never make ends meet. You heard me? I built my platform from the bottom to the top. You see the numbers, you heard me? Look. Yeah, he's an ogre. Big ass ogre. You heard me? That security guard, big ass ogre. You thought you was gonna put those handcuffs on me 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago. You heard me? Your ass is bigger than me, and your ass still got tossed. You heard me? You look like a big ass peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You look like a big ass peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And you ain't peanut butter and you ain't jelly. You just the crust of the bread. Every time you go into that store, you heard me? You always get a loaf of bread. And I don't know, it just, excuse me. Like I said, I've been working earlier. I had work earlier. And this deceased, I'm talking about deceased ogre. Deceased ogre security guard, you heard me, always harass me because I'm a rapper. You always harass me because I'm a rapper. I'm a celebrity. This not your first time harassing me, your second time. This like your sixth time harassing me. You heard me? This not your first time or your second time harassing me. This like your sixth time harassing me. And those individuals be asking me, man. See, I don't like to promote violence. But those individuals be asking me for a verse. And some individuals be asking me for a curse. Like I said, I'ma always speak for my people. I'ma always say what you don't want me to say. Because I'm real like that. You heard me? We step like that. Yeah. We in the studio for real. We have another project coming for real. Called Look at That Ogre. Yup. That's what it's called. My next project's on the countdown called Look at That Ogre. And it's so sad. I put so much money inside this project too. Just like I can give to my people, you heard me? I can give to the studio. Let me say that again. Just like I can give to my people, I can give to the studio. I can give to the poor. You heard me? Closed mouths never get fed, and dedication speaks louder than words. Dedication speaks louder than words. You heard me? Like I said, I'm good anywhere I go. I'm good in any city. You heard me? So to that individual ogre, individual security guard, individual place that don't support rappers, singers, or black people, And that ogre right there, that big ass gummy bear, deceased. You heard me? You 1992 deceased ogre. You don't support black people. You don't support Mexicans. And you barely support whites. You only support ogres like you. And it's so sad. But let me hop off that topic. Let me also talk about why certain individuals not hitting the subscribe button. Let me also talk about how I drop music every day. Let me also talk about why Drip the Savage Reckless is so blessed. And I want to give my blessings to you. Don't get me wrong, you heard me? Don't misunderstand my message. Don't deceive my message, but receive my message. I'm talking to everybody on my live. How you doing? I ain't gonna single one person out. If I'm gonna single one person out, fuck that. You heard me? We gonna single everybody out. Yeah. If I'm gonna cuss out one person on my live, I'm cussing out everybody on my live. And I'm ready for smoke. You heard me? And I'm ready for any type of pressure. I love to receive my blessings. I swear to God. I love to book my show in your city or at that restaurant again and again and again. You heard me? I swear to God. I love to make sacrifices. Who don't? Yeah. I love to hop in the studio as we speak. Who don't? You heard me? I love murder on my mind. Who don't? Yeah. You feel me? This ain't just rap. I swear to God, I'm tired of people harassing rappers, you heard me? Preying on people's downfall. Like, it's so simple. Go out there and get some money. Stop working the 9 to 5 and stop working minimum wage. Because if you really look around and if you really think about it, you heard me? You don't own nothing around you. The white man do. Think about that. Everything around you, you don't actually have in your name. It's not actually stamped. It's that person or it's that person. Unless you worked for it. Unless you was stepping like that. Yes, I get it. You heard me? Dedication speaks. You heard me? Celebrities speak. But I shouldn't start this conversation with but, you heard me? Because white women, black women, Latinas, some of them do not have a butt. Straight flapjack. You heard me? Break me a piece of that Kit Kat bar, flapjack. I want to see all the individuals on my live that's women that actually have a butt. You heard me? You actually been eating collard greens, cornbread, tamales, etc., etc. Females, not transgender. This is not a transgender page, you heard me? This is a successful, independent, Drip the Savage Reckless. I'm not about to sugarcoat, you heard me? And I'm gonna run up the bag. Because I'm married to the bag. I'm not married to the system. I'm not worried about the system. They can't stop God's plan. Nobody can stop God's plan. Nobody can stop God's purpose for my life or your life. Except the pandemic. You heard me? But God, period, facts. The higher up knows what's going to happen before it happens. Now, whoever's your higher up, they know what's going to happen before it happens. You don't even know if you're going to wake up and see the next day. You don't even know if you're going to wake up and see the next day.